Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining me today on Seeing Your Fitness with Meredith. So today's workout, what we are doing, what you will need, all of the good stuff. Okay, so our workout for today, we're doing a full body blast HIIT workout with optional light weights. I'm going to be using my wrist weights. They're about 1.5 pounds each, so very light. It's just going to add to that intensity with that high intensity interval training that we are doing. So again, optional to use any type of resistance. You're still going to get an amazing workout without it. So remember that. All right, that's the type of workout, what you will need and how we're doing the format. You will need your sturdy, comfortable chair. We're going to start standing unless you're going to modify and stay seated in your sturdy, comfortable chair. Otherwise, we're going to start standing, so you need that space around you, no fall or trip hazards around. If you're on that area rug, being mindful, trying not to step off of it. If you do, remember, big foot stepping to get back up onto that, all right? Or again, you can stay modified and stay seated for the entirety of the workout. Light dumbbells, wrist weights, soup cans, water bottles, whatever you have around. If you choose, you can use them for part of the workout, all of the workout. Again, optional to use those. Always having that water close by. The format is we have 3 sets standing, 3 seated. The 3 standing, 3 moves in each set, 30 seconds each, 10 seconds rest in between. We're going through each set 2 times. So really focusing on getting that heart rate up with that high intensity interval training. So getting everything together, I'll give you a couple of minutes. I know it takes a while. Sometimes we just need to clear out maybe some dog or cat toys, or maybe roll up the rug, put it to the side. Getting that sturdy, comfortable chair, always having that water close by. I'll use this time to remind you, this is your workout. I'm instructing you through these movements, but you do what is best for you right now today. Not where we used to be, not where we hope to be. We're of course pushing ourselves every time we do a workout because we're gaining strength, we're gaining between our muscles and our cardiovascular endurance, etc. We're gaining, but you always need to be mindful of where you are today. Be positive with that. Be happy with that. Okay, as I instruct you through movements, if something is not right, you don't like that movement, just stick with a march or do a movement that you do like to do. That might be one of your favorites for that 30 seconds. Then go back to that march for that break until I show you the next movement. Also remember, as we do these live streams, a commercial may pop up here on YouTube, and we do not have control over that. So if it does pop up, it might give you the option to skip. If you're able to and want to, hit the skip button. It'll bring you right back to the workout where you left off. Otherwise, it'll be a short commercial. Let it run through its entirety. Again, it'll put you right back to the workout where you left off. So you're not going to miss anything. Don't you worry. I'll still be here waiting for you to do that workout once that commercial is over. But we do apologize. We just do not have any control over those. So if they pop up, that is why. I'll still be here working out. Always taking breaks when you see necessary. So even if I don't stop, but you feel the need to take a little rest, have a seat, grab water, what have you, please do so. Again, your workout, I instruct you through. We'll start with a warm-up, so even if you're utilizing any type of resistance, that stays down for our warm-up. I'm going to go over. I'm going to go ahead, start the music. I see a lot of people chiming in. Love it. I love to know where you're watching from. Any questions that might arise, you feel free. I'll get to those at the end, so you have to stick around for the entire workout, even the dessert, the stretch. So stay for everything. Then I'll do the shout outs at the end. All right, like I said, warming up, no timer right now, no resistance. Go ahead and get that heart pumping, get that blood moving. It might be a little chilly where you are. It's actually a little chilly here this morning to me. So we'll start with that march, feet coming up, pumping those arms. Nice tight core. Lengthen the spine, relax those shoulders down. We're focusing on keeping our crown of the head up towards the sky. We're nice and open through the chest, as I say, nice and proud and open. Whether you're standing or seated, all of those same cues go. Good posture, focusing on core, those marches going. With our march going, if it's available, big deep inhale, arms go up and around. Big deep inhale. And exhale. One more, big deep inhale. And exhale. Good job, keep that march going. We're gonna go into side steps, side to side, just opening and closing the arms to kind of warm up upper lower body, getting in those hips, our lateral movements. Right, left, side to side. Keeping that slight bend in the knee joints. Again, we're warming up. Inhale, exhale. Heading through our shoulders, our chest, our back. Inhaling, exhaling. 3 more. 2. Last one. We'll come back to that march. We'll open up the feet into a little bit wider of a march, then we'll kind of go into that side tap. And we'll add a little shoulder shrug. Up and down. Feel those shoulders coming up. Should feel nice. Inhaling, exhaling. Let's do one more. Now circle them around to the front. Inhale, exhale. Let's reverse that. Bring those circles to the back. Inhale, exhale. Let's do one more. Let's go back to our march. March it out. I just want you to bring the arms up, release. Kind of like a bicep curl. Just warming up through the elbow joints, those biceps and triceps. 3, 2, regular march. 2 more big deep inhales and exhales. Again, bringing those arms up and around if that's available to you. Big deep inhale and exhale. One more, big deep inhale and exhale. We'll shake out of those arms by our sides. We'll stop our feet in 5, 4, 3, 2, and stopping those feet. Grab water if you'd like. This is when I'm going to grab on to my wrist weights and start the timer. So like I said, we're doing 30 seconds of work, 10 seconds rest in between. But once I start the timer, it only gives us 5 seconds. So our first movement, using your resistance, if you choose, we're doing right knee, left knee, raise with a bicep curl, that hamstring curl with our tricep kickback. So knee raise, bicep, hamstring, kickback. One on each side, right, left, right, left. That's our first movement. That starts in 5. Tight core, relax those shoulders. Curl, curl, tricep kickback. Keep those abdominals pulled in tight. It's going to help with your balance, staying nice, tall, and lifted. Curl, curl, kick back, kick back. Let's finish it out. Good job. Our next movement, just marching in place in between those modified jacks. I want that slight bend in the knee joints, arms just to shoulder level. Side, side. Slight bend in those knee joints. Stay nice and tall. Again, especially if you're using resistance. No higher than shoulder level. Work on those shoulders. Feel them waking up. Exhale and inhale. Good job. Next one, really focusing on core for each of our third movements. Knee raise, crunch in. Really focusing on those abdominals. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Exhale, exhale. Pulling through those abdominals. Crunch, crunch. Good job. That march going. Those three movements. One more time. Knee raise, then our hamstring curl. Knee, knee, curl, curl. Curl, curl. Again, abdominals nice and tight. Keeping that length in your spine. Breathing with it. Don't hold the breath as we concentrate. Just march it out. Those modified jacks, I'm going to tap out to my left first. Keeping that slight bend in the knees. Core tight. Side to side. Exhale, inhale. Breathe with it. Exhale and inhale. No higher than shoulder level. Good job. March it out. Shake out those arms. Those crunches. Knee raise, crunch forward. Left knee first. Left and right. Squeeze, squeeze. Really feel those abdominals contract. Working the entire abdominal wall. Those lower abdominals really working when we lift that foot up off the ground. Crunching forward, mid and upper. Good job. Whew. Shake it out. Keep your march going or grab water or both. Again, keeping that heart rate up. Just goes down ever so lightly, then it spikes back up for that 30 seconds of work. Next set, we want to keep that heart rate up. Next set, our first thing's going to be tap back, punch forward. So right foot goes back, right arm goes forward, then switch. All right? That's our first thing. Let's start in 5 seconds. Keep that heart rate going. Right, left, tap back and punch. Go at your pace. Some of the movements, I might hear the beat of the music and kind of go along with it. Maybe a little bit too fast. Slow it down a bit, that's okay. You're still working. Exhale. Really pulling in through those abdominals. Good job. Next is a double side step. We're gonna add the upper body with a little rotator cuff out to the side. So when we go right, we rotator cuff press, rotator cuff press. Side, extend, side, extend. Side, extend out. Good job. Good job. Next one, we're just gonna alternate a kick to the front. We're gonna kind of reach the opposite hand forward, getting a slight twist. So extend, extend. So again, third movement in each set, really focusing on core. Core is working through everything, but really focusing on core. This gets a little deeper into the sides of the waist, those obliques. Range of motion in our spine and lower back. Good job, march it out. Tap back, punch forward. Left side starts. Left and right. Slight bend in those knees. Chest is slightly forward, counterbalance. As we tap back, extend front. And we're controlled with our movements, especially if we're using some type of resistance. Good job, march it out. Double side step, that rotator cuff, extend. I'm gonna go to my left to start. 1, 2, right, 1, 2. Side to side, that bend in those knees, core pulled in tight. Let's finish it off. Good job. Shake it out. That little kick, twist and extend. So I'm going to kick with my left first. That right goes across the body. And we're focusing on that twist if that's available to you. Working deep into those obliques and lower back. Whew. Shake it out a little bit. Grab water. Big deep inhales and exhales. Catch your breath. One more group of 3 movements, standing. First thing we're gonna do movement a little bit more so forward and back in this set. So if that is not available, you do not enjoy that, just staying stationary for that. Otherwise, our first thing will be our shuffle steps with our little roll of our hands forward and trying to bring them back when we come back. Kind of like a speed bag, but we can keep them low, high, mid, what feels best for you. All right, that's our first movement. Just remember, once I start that timer, we have 5 seconds. Ready? Let's get through this set. 3 movements, 2 times through. Let's start in 5. Shuffle step forward and back. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And take it back. Good job. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3. We're feeling those calf muscles engaging. Good job, march it out. Next is a side mambo, cha-cha-cha. Side mambo, cha-cha-cha. You like this one. Press side, 1, 2, 3. Press side, 1, 2, 3. Press out. Big step out to the side, staying on the ball of the foot and then on the balls of the feet in center. Really strengthening through our calf muscles, our ankles. Good job. Moving again, if it's available. Knee up, twist forward for 4. Knee up, crunch center back. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull through those abdominals. 3, 2, 1. Squeeze. 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Shake it out. Shuffle steps forward and back. I'm going to lead with my left. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. And back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Those shoulders relaxed. Good job. March it out. Side mambo. Pressing out. 1, 2, 3. Pressing out. Left first. Press. 1, 2, 3. Press. 1, 2, 3. Press out. Again, really pressing into the ball of the foot. Feeling that quadricep, gluteal, calf muscle engage. Engage. Good job. Moving again. Knee up twist. Center coming back. 4 each way. 4, 3, 2, and back. 4, 3, 2. Forward, twist. 3, 2, and back. 4, 3, 2. Good job. And back. 4, 3, 2. Woo, shake it out. Woo-hoo. And regret wearing a long sleeve shirt. We're gonna transition to seated. This is where I want you to make sure you don't just plop into that chair and have your water close by. I'm gonna bring my chair over. I'm gonna grab a sip of water. I'm gonna place these down for a moment. Everyone's doing so good. So we carefully transition into our seat, no plopping. We spot it first, bend at the knees, sit. All right. So before we get started, of course, I'll tell you that first movement, like I said, 3 sets, seated, 3 movements in each, same format like what we just did standing, 30 seconds on, 10 seconds rest. So the first movement we're gonna do, I'm gonna do kind of that scoop, push and pull, I call it. So we're here, we scoop, sit up tall, scoop, sit up tall. A lot of core you're gonna feel working when we are seated. So you're scooched up to the front of the chair, core is pulled in tight, lengthen the spine, shoulders relaxed and down. Again, if heart rate's starting to go up and you're using any type of strength apparatus, place those to the side so we don't need to hold on to those. Let the heart rate come down a little bit, and then if you want to add them back in, that resistance I should say, then go ahead and grab them again. But it's keep on doing the movements if you feel okay to do so. Just get rid of that weight that you're using, okay? All right, so our scoop together, heels go out together. All right, I'm starting. We start in 5. So I'm gonna scoop, heels down. Like a locomotive with those arms, circling around. Keep the abdominals pulled in tight. Good job. Next one is our X open. So we're going to bring everything, curl into a ball, then open nice and big. All right. So curl everything together and open. Together. Inhale, exhale. Light on those feet. Again, really making those abdominals do a lot of work. Good job. Our next one, third thing in our set, and then we'll do it all again. Hands are crossed, they're on your lap or behind your head. We sit back, center of the belly leads us up. That imaginary string, really visualize that pulling you from the center of the belly. So you're not pulling from the lower body, you're not throwing the body forward and using momentum. Really want you to feel the abdominals engage to lead you up. Keeping that length in the spine. Good job. Our little scoops again. That's what we'll start with. So heels, scoop, come back up. Circles around. Good job. Breathe with it. Don't hold the breath as you concentrate. Good job. Our X opens, as I call them. So think about curling everything in like a ball and then opening up. So we curl everything together. Big open. Inhale. Exhale. Good job. Good job. Our sitting back up nice and tall, so make sure you're scooched, feet are a little bit out. Again, hands behind the head, crossed or on your lap, whatever feels best. Imaginary string pulling you up from those abdominals. Inhale, exhale on that exertion when those muscles are really working. Help assist with that big exhale. Good job. Whew, good job. Release those arms, little shake out. Good job. Little break and keep those feet in that march while I tell you what the next thing is. Again, make sure you're taking breaks and grabbing water in between sets. Perfect time to do it with our HIIT workouts. Next set, first movement. Feel as if you're running. So I want your feet to go forward, come back, go out, come in, go in any pattern you want. You can make circles, you can make letters, what feels good for you right now today. So have some fun with it. If we go forward and back, you can lean back and come front. You can have them both go to one side and then the other. Have fun with it. Run those feet, run those arms, relax those shoulders down. That's the first thing that we're going to do. Let's start that in 5 seconds. We're ready. We're ready. Keep us warmed up, right? Nice and tall, core tight. Run, 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 run. Open, close, side, side. Make patterns. Fast feet, fast feet. Nice and light on the balls of the feet. Front, back, side, side. All right, just march it out. Next thing is gonna be a bounce. We're gonna do those rotator cuffs again. So it's 1, 2, 1, 2. Open and out. So we go 1, 2 together, 2 out. Together and open. And keep those elbows nice and close to the side of the body. Getting into those rotator cuffs. Just getting that movement down or having added resistance. Making them work a little more. Leaning slightly back, get that pressure off of the lower back, engage those abdominals. Good job. Feet go down, nice and tall. Hands in front of you, bent in the elbows, gaze is on your thumbs. You're gonna make figure eights through the sky. So down, up, and around. Down, up, and around. Exhale, inhale. Again, that core working, really getting into those obliques, lower back. Breathe with it. Good job, march it out. Those 3 movements, one more time. Let's start running. Run, 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 run. Open and close, front and back. Move around. Let's go zigzag and add a diagonal and have fun with it. Keeping that length in the spine, shoulders relaxed as we concentrate on what we're gonna do next. Our bounce is together and open, rotator cuffs going along with that for upper body. 1, 2, 1, 2. Together and open. Inhaling and exhaling. Good job. Walking those feet a little bit out, up nice and tall in case we've lost our posture with these movements. Our figure eights. Gaze is on the thumbs, bend in the elbows. I don't want length all the way out, especially if you have resistance. Exhale, inhale. Good job. Whew, shake that out. Grab some water. You can keep that march going if you'd like. One more set. 3 movements through our HIIT, full body blast portion of the workout. So our next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna kick forward, right, left, tap side, punch across, all right? So it's kick and punch front, tap to the side, punch across. That'll be our first thing. Taking that second to let the heart rate go a little bit more down before we spike it back up. So making sure you're grabbing your water. All right. We'll go ahead and start. Let's go ahead and start in 5 seconds. Last set, we've got this. Stay strong, keep good posture and form. Those abdominals are nice and tight. Kick and punch, tap across. Kick, kick, tap, tap. Abdominals pulled in tight. Relax those shoulders. Good job. Next one, we're just gonna hold our arms slightly out. You're gonna do 4 heel raises on the right, come down double, then left. Whew. 4, 3, 2, 1. Double. 4, 3, 2, 1. Double. 4, 3, 2, 1. Don't hold the breath. This one, we want to hold the breath. 3, 2, 1. Double. 4, 3, 2, 1. Double. 4, 3. Whew. That's harder than it looks, huh? Sitting back. We're going to come up, bring the knee up and twist, then switch sides. So scooch towards the front. Up, knee up, twist, and back, other side. Slow, controlled, entire core working now. So think entire abdominal wall, obliques, and lower back. Good job, good job. All right, march it out. Starting with those kick and punch to the front, I'm gonna do left, lead, and then tap side. Left, right, left, right. Good job. Kick, kick, tap, tap. March it out. Left's gonna lead. So with our 4 heel raises, while that right stays up off the ground, make sure you're up nice and tall. Palms are up, arms are out. 4, 3, 2, 1, double. 4, 3, 2, 1, double. Double. 4, 3, 2, 1, double. Double. 4, 3, 2, 1, double. Good job. Release those arms down, sitting back. Up nice and tall. We'll twist with that knee raise. I'm going to go to my left side to start. Exhale, inhale. Whew. Sit back up nice and tall. You can release those resistance that you're using for a second. So a little added bonus I figured at the end, because when we do our HIIT workouts, bringing that heart rate down, make sure you're grabbing your water, stay seated. We're bringing that heart rate up, release it down. So workout shouldn't be that long in entirety, because we are working so intensely throughout a HIIT workout. So we're going to do just one set, doing 6 movements of core at the end. Some of it will be what we've done before, but let's really get into that core. We're nice and warmed up. Whew, I'm nice and warmed up. So doing our core movements, you can use resistance. You do not have to use resistance. All right. We're going to use that timer again of 30 seconds of work with 10 seconds rest in between. We're going to start with our sit back, up nice and tall, really putting the focus on those abdominals. When we put the movements in our HIIT workout, I know sometimes we're thinking about what we just came from and what we're doing next. Really focus on core right now. All right. So our first movement will be that sit back, up nice and tall. Again, you don't have to use resistance. You can if you would like. Just 30 seconds each. Sitting back. Imaginary string, center of the belly, up nice and tall, release back. Slow and controlled. Keep that length in your spine. Squeeze Squeeze through those abdominals as they lead you to sit up tall and to help release you back. So you're not just falling back in your chair. They're engaged. We'll stay up nice and tall. Actually, we'll sit back in our chair. Let's bring our hands onto our lap. Go onto our tippy toes. Options, either both feet coming up off of the ground at the same time, or you're alternating right and left. Any pain or pressure is in that lower back, you go to alternating. So we shouldn't dump all of our weight into our lower back. We need to engage our abdominals. Pull through those abdominals. Don't bounce your feet up off the ground. Make the lower abdominals, even put your hands there. Feel them engaged to lift the feet up off of the ground. Secondaries, those hip flexors and quadriceps. Next, we're gonna sit up nice and tall. We're gonna alternate bringing our long leg up and extend out, kind of like we did when we were standing. So we'll alternate, extend out, lifting that straight leg up. Slight rotation. Exhale, inhale. Control your movements. We'll stay up nice and tall. Bring those feet closer in. Crossing the arms in front of the chest, we're going to do our hinge forward, focusing on our lower back to lead us up, and then a pulse back. So forward, tall, little pulse back, up tall. So forward, lower back leads you up, halfway back, up tall. Forward, lower back leads you up. Feeling those abdominals engage. We've worked them so much already. Good job. Next one, the hands can stay either crossed. They can be in front of you or behind the head. Just alternate knee raise, twisting to that side if that's available. If twisting is not available, you know to stay center, just crunch center, bringing those feet up off of the ground. Always doing what's best for your body, always honoring your body, listening to it. Exhale, exhale. Good job. One more thing, our forward lower back engage, lifting us up. And hands can be at the chest. I'm going to bring mine behind the head, a little more advanced. Inhale, exhale, lower back leads you up nice and tall. Imagine that string now in the lower back. So no momentum, no pushing the upper back to sit up tall. Really thinking about lower back engage. Whew. And release the resistance you may be using. That can go away. We're done with that timer. That's going to go away. Stay seated. Like I said, dessert, our stretch, but I'm going to get up and change the music so it's a little more calm. But you stay seated unless you don't have your water and you need to grab that. Carefully do so. All right. Whew, good job, everyone. That felt nice. All right, I'm scooched back to the front of my chair. Nice and tall, still engaging through my core with length in my spine and shoulders relaxed. I'm going to twist and open to my right side. A big, deep inhale. Big, deep exhale. Get deep in your stretches after a workout because everything's warmed up. And through center to that left side. and come back to center. Hands either interlaced behind your back or you can grab onto the side of the chair, walking those hands up, or again, interlacing, lifting them up. Feeling that opening through your shoulders and chest as you squeeze your shoulder blades together on your upper back. That nice and proud feeling like I talk about, opening through the front body. This stretch is going to help with that. Really opening up. A lot of times when we bring those shoulders forward, those muscles start to tighten in the chest area. Let's open them up. Big deep inhales, big deep exhales. You worked hard. Let the body relax now and release. We'll release that. We'll bring our hands onto our lap, hollow out the belly, arch and stretch the spine now as you open up those shoulder blades on your upper back. Really feeling them open up, and then visualize air in between each individual vertebrae all the way down the spine into the lower back. So opening through the back body now and breathing into that. We'll sit back up nice and tall with that neutral spine. We'll take our right arm, bring it across our body, and then hug it across with the left. And then you can kind of wiggle those right fingers, kind of pump the hand. Just get movement through those fingers, especially if you were holding on to any resistance. Kind of were gripping that. Just relax the fingers out. Get that synovial fluid moving through those joints again. We'll open and close 3 times, then switch to the other side. So 3, 2, 1 more. Now bring that left arm across the body, hug it across with the right, and then those left fingers can move around, wiggle around, open and close. Again, the arms across the chest, not the neck. We'll open and close just 1 time, then release those hands onto your lap. Lengthen out through the right leg, slight bend in the knee. We're on the heel, we're flexing our foot, so slightly pulling those toes back. Hinge forward at the hip, then allow that length to go down. And breathe into that. All the way down the back of the leg, through the gluteals, into your lower back. We'll roll it up nice and slow. Once you're sitting tall, bring that right foot up off of the ground, then from the ankle joint, those big circles, so that knee stays stationary, so we're not moving the knee around. Let's reverse it, other way, even opening our toes in our shoes. Or if you have bare feet, that's fine too. And release down. Let's do that same thing. Left side onto our heel, flexing our foot, slight bend in the knee joint. Length goes out, we hinge forward, we bring that length down with us, and we breathe into that wonderful stretch. And we'll roll it back up nice and slow. Once you're sitting tall, that left foot comes up, circling from the ankle joint. Again, we're back up nice and tall. Knee stays still, it's not moving. And other way. And release that left foot down. Open those feet a little more than shoulder distance apart. The hands are going to reach down towards the floor. If they do not reach towards the floor and you're kind of hanging there, tightening your muscles, bring your hands onto the quadriceps. Allow that chest to release forward. So you want your muscles to release and relax, not tense up and contract to hold you in place. You should feel a nice stretch through your lower body, your hips, your gluteals, inner thighs, outer thighs, and lower back right now. And we'll roll that up nice and slow. That should feel good too as you roll up one vertebrae at a time. Once you're up nice and tall, heel toe those feet back to center. Arms next to you down by your sides. Shrug those shoulders up with an inhale. Exhale, retract, release them down. 2 more. 1 more. Now circle around to the front, inhaling and exhaling. Good job. 2 more. Feel that movement opening up. Reverse it. Inhale, exhale, back. Release those shoulder blades down the spine. 1 more. Big, deep inhale, exhale. Retract, release those shoulder blades down the spine. Keep them there. Hands go onto your lap. Turn your head. Look over your right shoulder. Body stays center, so we want to get the stretches and mobility in the neck. So try not to turn the entire chest with it. Just work on turning that head and getting that good stretch and mobility in the neck. Staying nice and tall. And other side, looking over your left shoulder. Again, chest stays center towards me. You're not twisting to the side. Head comes back to center. Let your right ear release down towards your right shoulder. Those shoulders are relaxed and down. And then we'll roll chin through chest center. Get the left ear over to the left shoulder, holding it there. We're back up nice and tall. And we'll roll our chin to chest center, holding it there, staying nice and lifted, breathing into the back of the neck and the upper back. Now gaze up towards the sky, gently releasing the head back. No added force or pressure, that good stretch and mobility, front of the neck, upper chest. We bring our head back to center. We end with our 3 deep inhales and exhales, arms up and around. If that's available to you, big deep inhale, length up, and exhale. 2 more, big deep inhale, length up overhead. Exhale. 1 more, big deep inhale, length up overhead. Exhale, release it all out. You did an amazing job completing that full body blast HIIT, high intensity interval training workout with optional light resistance. Good job to everyone. So proud of you. I even added in some extra core at the end. I wasn't even planning that. It was your surprise. That was mine too. It was fun though, right? We had time for it, so I figured why not a little extra core. We always like to do extra core. I say we, all of us, right? All of the Senior Fitness with Meredith community. All right, so now I get to go through all of the wonderful comments. Even before we started, we were getting awesome comments. So Connie and Bob say, hello in Tombstone, Arizona. We made it today, yay! Here in our little hotel room. We have carved out space and are ready to go. Thanks for all of this. Well, thank you guys on your little travels around the Southwest. That's awesome. In Tombstone, that's super fun. Enjoy that. And the weather's supposed to be pretty nice, I think, this next few days. So thank you so much, Bob and Connie. We have Adele that says, afternoon, everyone. Looking forward to today's workout with Meredith from cold and windy Point Pleasant Beach, New Jersey. This should warm me right up. Well, Adele, I hope it did, because man, it warmed me up. It's chilly here. It's probably in the 50s, so that's chilly to me. I bet it's cooler there. But thank you, Adele. We have Suba, says, looking forward to working out live with you, Meredith. Thanks for these live streams, as well as all the other workouts. I love them. Thank you, Suba. I appreciate you joining in today, and I'm so glad you were able to be here for the live stream. Mary says, Mary, noon here in Westford, Massachusetts, snowing lightly. Looking forward to a great workout. Well, thank you, Mary, for joining today. And with that snow outside. Perfect to stay indoors and be safe and warm up with me, so thank you. Elizabeth in from Babylon, New York. Looking so forward to this. Thank you, Elizabeth. I hope you enjoyed it. Anita says, here in Montreal, French Canada, it is very cold. Negative 23. I guess it's Celsius. I still don't know. I don't know the math, but that's cold. Montreal, beautiful, beautiful part of Canada. So thank you so much, Anita, for joining in from very cold Montreal, French Canada. We have Janet says, looking forward to this live stream today from a cold and damp Birmingham, UK. So thank you, Janet. And cold and damp. Oof, I'm starting to feel like a wimp now, complaining. Thank you, Janet, for joining today for the live stream. We have, it comes through as Doc S. Robinson. It says, greetings from Johannesburg. Well, that's awesome. Thank you so much for joining in today. I don't know if I have that one on the map. I'll have to put a little marker for Johannesburg joining in. Barbara says, Chesaning, Michigan, sunny winter day. Oh, so it's cold, but it's sunny at least. So thank you so much for joining in, Barbara from Michigan. Anna says, good morning, Meredith. I'm watching from Sparks, Nevada. I will do this later today. I'm looking forward to it. Thank you, Anna. Enjoy it when you do it. It was a fun one. So thank you for letting me know. Tina says, good evening from Bad Vilbel in Germany. I'm sure I said that incorrectly. Joined only now. Well, that's okay, Tina. Thank you so much for joining from Germany. And when you get to do the whole thing, enjoy it. So thank you so much. Parthena, can I do the standing movement sitting down? Always. Yes, yes, yes. And we had a couple things back and forth, I know, via email. So thank you for joining into the live stream. Yes, always. Modify staying seated. Some of the movements, of course, don't translate exactly seated, especially if we're moving forward and back or that type of thing. But sitting forward, tapping back when things go backwards behind you, like a hamstring curl, that type of thing. Always modify and do what's best for you. Even if you're just marching for things that you can't figure out what to do for that, you're still getting that heart rate up, still getting that cardio in. So thank you so much. I got a bunch of hearts from Rani, so thank you. Miss Neri says, hi from Orlando, Florida. Enjoy your workouts. What is the best workout for sagging arms and the way to work out the lower body when you have severe back pain after surgery? Sagging arms, I love this is a big question. We've done podcasts on this. I'm guessing you mean like the bat wings, as some people call them. A lot of times you can't change that once that elasticity is gone from your skin, but do not fret. Working biceps and triceps with those curls and kickbacks, like we kind of did with that first movement standing, really good to pump up that muscle in there. That will help take up some of that space in that skin. Cardio, of course, to get rid of the fat and kind of tighten the skin a little bit more. And then severe back pain after surgery. We have many, many stretches and things to do on our YouTube and website if you want to scroll through our stretches to do good stretching, like sciatica type stretching. That one we did where we leaned forward. You're just kind of getting that movement through the spine, making sure you continue to move. Don't just stay still, because a lot of times those muscles, tendons, ligaments will tighten back up, and then it's harder to get them more flexible and elastic again. So making sure you continue to move to get through a lot of that pain. Figure fours are good, seated, laying, if laying is okay for you. So I hope you find something. Always send me an email if you have more questions. Mozzarella121, thank you so much. $10 donation. I kept looking at the screen and seeing the little, whatever you want to call it, the cartoon. It's so cute, so that made me smile and laugh a little. Thank you so much for the donation. They help us so much. Paula says, hello, Meredith. I remembered to listen to Motivation by Meredith on the last newsletter. It was the Aristotle quote. I needed to hear it. If I could remember it off the top of my head, I cannot. But I appreciate that. I love to have these quotes because they just help us sometimes at weird times, right? Days in our lives, times of our lives, etc. Then Paul also said, how's the weather there in Arizona? It is finally warming up here in New Mexico. It's going to be a warmer week here, I will say, but I'm a wimp, so when it's even 40 and 50, I say, oh, it's really cold. I need it to be 72 or higher to feel I'm still cold. So it's warming up. It is nice here right now compared to a lot of places. So thank you, Paula, for joining in. Suba says, oh, wow, sitting is harder than the standing. Great workout and thanks. Well, thank you so much for joining in. I know, right? People think sitting is easy and you won't get a workout. So I love when people acknowledge it and say it, and I think that's awesome. So thank you, Suba. Frank says, thanks from California. Thank you. Parthena says, thank you so much, Meredith. I found my strength again. Love, love that. Adele, great workout, Meredith. Only 5 seconds of commercials today. I like that. Sometimes people will get 3. Sometimes I like 5 seconds. We have Kirk that says, feel 100% better. Thank you. Love that. Way to go. And feeling better. Jeannie Kemp, my mom. Great workout. That was perfect for me this morning. Loved it. Beautiful sunny day here in Simpsonville, South Carolina. Going up to 63 degrees. Very nice. About the same here in Arizona, I think. So that's fun, Mom. Have a good day. Maria says hello from rainy San Rafael, California. Love your workouts. Thanks. Well, thank you so much, Maria. I think we've gotten through all of them. I'll get to my quote. You don't have to see the whole staircase. Just take the first step. Great quote from Reverend Martin Luther King Jr. Great reminder that a lot of times we feel like we need our path laid out for us, but we just need to take that first step, and then the next, and then the next, right? And then we just think, we're doing it, right? So even with our workouts, our health and wellness, taking that first step is what it takes to continue and go. Also perfect quote for today, February 1st, first day of Black History Month. So reminder there, but thanks to everyone. Don't forget, go to www.seniorfitnesswithmeredith.com. All of our content there. Great way to filter through our workouts. Like I say, if you're looking for a particular stretch, hit on that stretching icon and it'll bring up all our stretching workouts. You can go through them that way. Set her up, podcasts, donations, 7-day custom workout plan, all of the attire and things, everything. We've got it all on there, so check that out. And until next month, have a great month. Continue to work out. I'm always here for you. Take that first step. Bye, everyone.